Good morning, gorgeous. This is Dr. Saida Désilets, and I want to speak to you about some questions that came up. Check it out. A lot of questions emerged from the free training, Redefining Feminine Power, this past weekend. One of them has been about surrender, and I know that surrender, it's like this word that we throw around, especially in the realm of sensuality and sexuality, and we don't thoroughly understand it. And so the question had to do with, like, how do you fully surrender to yourself and without having your body tensing and tensing again, which I find an intriguing question because obviously the person who's attempting to surrender feels tense about it. And so here's how we're going to handle that. First of all, is to understand, what does surrender really mean? Because a lot of times we get upset. We're like, oh gosh, I don't want to surrender to a person. You're not surrendering to anybody. You're surrendering to the current of life in your being. If you are engaged in sensuality, sexuality, in some form of deep pleasure, when you let go into it, when you open and surrender and expand into that experience, what you're doing essentially is saying a deep yes. I'm allowing this to nourish me. I'm allowing this to take me into a different state of being than I've been in. I'm allowing myself to be as wild and messy and expressed as I can be in this moment. That can be scary, especially if we like to be in control of everything. So the stepping stone, so that we're going to back up, because surrendering in a sensual sexual experience, if we don't have experience doing so in our micro moments, let's say, it's going to be quite difficult because your system isn't wired to openly relax. It's wired for tension. So we've got to rewire the system. The simplest way to do that, and I'm going to give that to you today, is to practice in small moments. Could be like 30-second moments where you close your eyes and you let your whole body get soft. It's a practice of receptivity. It's a practice of softening, of letting go, whatever words you want to use. But you just do it for a few seconds, but you do it consistently throughout your day. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. You're just closing your eyes for a moment and scanning your whole body and allowing a softening to happen. Practice that, and you're going to start building really powerful neural pathways that allow for a shift change, that allow for you to access relaxation more quickly and more thoroughly. So that's what I want to say about that today. If you haven't seen Redefining Feminine Power, the free training I just did, it's amazing. You want to watch it. It'll change your life. It's amazing. The women that were on there from all over the world, it was a hell yeah for everybody. And I want that for you. I want you to feel like you're not alone, that there is a place that has integrity, that is safe, that has genuine and tried and true information, that is connected, that is like really going for you to be your most expressed self. I want you to be part of that community. So I'm inviting you in. If you're already in and you're watching this and you're interested in Jade Egg Mastery, then definitely check that out. I'll put both URLs in the description of this video. But for now, make today about surrender. Make today about, is it important to you? You won't do it if it's not. But if you know that it's valuable, then I've given you the steps to start cultivating that. So get back to me. Let me know how this lands. Have a fabulous day. And we'll talk soon. All right, everybody. See you soon.